Hello everybody and welcome back to East Memories of Celceta. So one of the things about the Roo's Nest is that you can still use the weapons and equipment shop even if you can't understand what they're saying, because I guess money is its own language. So, purchase perchance? I guess it's to allow people to buy the new equipment who didn't pick up the chest. Let's see, sample my goods. So yeah, the Roos have the best equipment that money can buy and can refine materials into, like, the very highest kinds you can get. I'm gonna buy a little something from them. Taste my refreshment. See, price fixing is bad. You are a terrible Roo. So, let's keep going. There's a guy we need to talk to in here. Look into my crystal ball, by which I mean my one good eye. I can see why people would be surprised. The Great Roo is something new to not only East 4, but East in the general. Well, now we all have. Oh, you know how to speak in our alphabet. Obviously. Look, all Roos can talk, just, you know, not in a way you can understand. Yeah, we don't have another Rhoda seed in this game. You know what, as someone who's been, who's had to speak, as someone who's been used for other people to talk through, I get it. So, this Rhoda is awake. In East 2, in East 1 we had to go through some, steps before a tree would be awake and talk to us. But this one is awake because people are messing around in the Temple of the Sun, and one of them is evil Eldiel. Well, the tree has been around long enough. A bit touched in the head. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Oh, how do you manage that? Oh. Oh. Yep. Okay, the Mask of the Moon was the true form of the Mask of Eyes in East 4 Dawn of East. And I know that it was in East 4 Mask of the Sun, but I forget what it was actually used for. I'm not sure Adol actually got a hold of it anyway. Well, that sounds simple enough. It's not simple at all. Well, that's not much of a help. Mount Vesuvio, well, that sounds like a dungeon. We're not even in Italy, though. I took a look at the East World map, and Celceta is placed in a spot that would be in the middle of Basque country in our Earth. So, how do we manage that? Well, talking to him is going to be a bit of a trick. But we can get his memory fragments. Okay, let's do the thing. Oh, thanks a lot. Could we get a rhoda seed and talk to the tree directly? So says Mr. Stewart. Okay. Go away, cursor. Nobody likes you. Okay, there are a few things we're going to do before we tackle those next dungeons. First is pick up something that's actually just right outside the ruse nest. It's a chest that was taunting me earlier, so I have to get it. You know, once I remember how walls work. And this chest contains an artifact. Okay, this is basically the altar magic from East 2 and East 4 Dawn of Ys. It'll allow us to change into a Roo, avoid fighting enemies, and understand what the Roos are saying, though what they say when you talk to them transformed is different than what they say untransformed. I'm going to have to go back to East 1 and 2 and translate the Roo speech in those games. Frugal. Oh, thanks a lot. Ruinous. Yeah, also, each character in your party has their own unique Roo model. And this is the fortune teller, or Rukel. Thank you? What did you do? Well, you are being chased by the Romans already. Yeah, we've run into these two before. Yeah, truth is, I actually kind of forgot that this memory fragment was here, and I was just talking to that Roo as a lark. You know, just to see what happened. Not gonna turn down a memory fragment, though. Like, do you regret living? Just in general, do you regret? Oh. Well, that's not the usual response in this kind of scene. See, even she gets it. Back off. Oh boy. Beat him up and then use a potion on him. I do like it when games acknowledge things like this, but I actually like it most in Trails in the Sky, where the MP is actually a unit of scientific measurement. Careful, Rabbit, he might actually like this. Well, there's our stat point. Well, there's Marulin. And Rumio? Okay. We're not gonna talk to the creep, because we have side quests to do. By the way, if this is like any other Ys game, a lot of NPCs will have different dialogue if you talk to them as Adolroo. Oh, before the side quest, there's one thing we need to do. We need to deal with that bridge. Lowering it will make things easier for us. Okay, there we go. Wait, an achievement? Did I forget to do this last playthrough? Alright, let's just do the side quests. Okay, the first couple are actually in Komodo Village. Ah, there it is. And we can actually complete one of them instantly. We have everything we need right in our inventory. So long, of course, as I can remember where the quest board is. That can be a problem every once in a while. Even though I'm sure I was just there. Yeah, the thing is, after this side side quests, there are around 3 dungeons and their associated story points in between us and the final set of side quests in the game. Okay, another crafting materials and another monster quest. So, what do you need, buddy? Oh, we have about 3 of those in our inventory. I have no idea where they came from. We have killed some pretty strong monsters, I'll grant that. You know, considering the way that the Ys games have been localized, I'm surprised they did not actually use throw you a bone at any point in this quest. Okay, for our troubles, we get the highest level of life ring and the ability to craft tier 4 accessories. We will. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so we need to go to the waterfall cave next, and there it is. Looks like there are a few chests we haven't gotten yet. Well, I'll go grab those later. I'll be switching over to these people to fight the next monster quest. Because I want them to gain some experience due to the fact that we still have an outstanding monster hunting quest from earlier because of weapon development. So I want these people to gain experience because for that the other monster hunting quest, I'm going to be using a very specific party makeup. And I've gone completely the wrong way. Oh, there's a treasure chest under this river, pond, lake thing. I need to be more diligent in my treasure grabbing. There's useful stuff to find. I'll just be taking this, thank you. Yeah, these are just the regular monsters that were in here last time. Okay, so this is kind of a degraded version of the boss we fought a couple of videos ago. Uses pretty much all the same moves. But it shouldn't be anything too much of a problem for us. After all, we have eaten something like this before, right? I may have spoken too soon. However, it can be paralyzed, which should protect us from some of its attacks anyway. Wrong bumper. Oh, it poisoned it too? Yeah, well, poison doesn't do nearly as much immediate damage as burn. And this guy's almost done with. And just at the right time. Goodbye, Froggy. Good riddance. Well, that takes care of everything in Komodo. Yeah, I'm also going to have to go back and get the cash rewards for all of the map exploration I've been doing. I don't think Griselda has any new, really important comments about that, so I can just do that whenever I like. Okay, so there's also another quest available in Celceta on top of the one that we already have for that area. More Romans. Okay, another monster hunting quest. It's someplace we can easily get to, so it's no problem for us. Okay, just another place full of low-level enemies that are still quite annoying. Well, one of the things I appreciate about the side quests in East is that they're just generally brief. And also, they don't time out like side quests in a certain other Falcom RPG. Just a bunch of spiders. Now, I can understand the setting logic of having side quests time out in Trails in the Sky. Because, after all, you're only part of an organization of what are essentially professional side questers. But I've never really understood the game logic behind having permanently missable sub-quests. It doesn't really add anything to anything as far as gameplay goes. Especially since there are secret side quests you can time out in that game. It's not as bad as, say, locking you out of endings, but it's still an unfortunately guide-requiring aspect of that game. So, monsters have been dealt with. I adore Trails in the Sky first and second chapter as an RPG. I've told you why before, but, well, it's never going to... There's never really going to be a perfect RPG. Okay, now to switch back to my killer party. Frida, Ozma, and Adol. Because now we're going to go after that side quest we haven't done, the weapon development quest. Let's see, where's a good... Yeah, this is the one we're going to be using. Okay, the reason we didn't go after this last time is because the monster in question would inflict horrendous amounts of damage on this per attack. We're talking like nearly 400 damage. With our new levels and defensive equipment, we've cut that down quite a bit. So now doing this weapon development quest is manageable. You know, without burning tons of items and all that. Yeah, we want to be this way. Okay, the thing about the Madgora Slough is that it's basically a mini-boss. Which, however, can be affected by status ailments, which, like, I brought a freeze weapon, I brought Ozma's paralysis spear, and I also brought in Adol because having two characters of the same damage type increases damage done by that type. Yeah, we're gonna need to heal up a bit. Even with everything I've gotten, it's still incredibly dangerous. It's now just possible. Oh, it's stunned? How did we manage that? Yeah, I think they may have made these creatures too difficult for this quest. Because in all the other weapon development as the monsters were tough but didn't require this kind of jump-in power to overcome. Yeah, see, a bunch of us gained levels just from killing that one thing. Okay, use up all of the lesser healing items. And now we need to screen transition to do this again. Well, back to the grind. Yeah, one of the things about Ys games is that, in general, you can expect to grind at least some point in the game. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, yeah, we charged up our super skill. That'll make things go a little bit faster. Well, not by much, apparently. This is tougher than some of the bosses I fought recently. I wonder if I was actually meant to do this even later than I'm doing it now. I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised. Well, at least it'll be a while until I have to do more of these sub-quests. Oh, Adol learned another skill. However, these monsters do also drop some pretty high-level materials. Yeah, we need to do this 3 more times. I'm sorry about that. I can only do what the subquest tells me. You know what? You don't need to see the rest of that. It's basically the same thing 3 more times. But hey, now we can just go back to Celceta. Fine, here's your stupid weapon data. I hope you're happy. Yeah, Frida seems like the sort to roll with a pun. Ah, Frida is so good. I should have used her more last time. Okay. You received the Cruel Axe. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. So, that's it for this time. See you next time when we start doing some climbing or swimming or whatever I decide. Goodbye.